Hello and welcome. This is Sahara playing Queen's Wish the Conqueror, and we are in the bowl, and it looks like there might be something up here. No, nothing came up. Okay. Some little towns. Years of war had left the farmers farther from the city in a condition of perpetual panic. As soon as you come within sight, they vanish into their crops. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to startle you. You find a small group of Mascha guards. They are far from the safety of Thabhlen, and understandably nervous. They greet you and give you a space by the fire. They warn you that there is a band of Owen rebels just across the river to the south, and they have been placed there to keep watch. You tell them you have given permission for the Omen to stay there. They are understandably annoyed. Oh, yep, okay, yep, that's right. Of course they're annoyed, and I don't care. I don't care. I don't care, bear. All right, let's see here. We're getting there, but I wanted to go over here first. Before we get to the town, let's do all this. Really haven't run across any I was just going to say I haven't run across any monsters, but here's some right there. There's some drakes. It looks like are lizards. Ooh, we got some bones. They got a nest up here. There we go. So we got some lizards. Okay. Lizards. And you're already on your bows, so let's just start bleeding. Nice crit, 129. Wow, that was amazing, quite amazing. Let's just put a construct right up here. They don't always seem to be fooled by it though. 45. Yep, into it. Nice. You can get up there and all right, here, and then whack-a-doodle. Here, and come on. I'm clicking. All right, 94. That was pretty good. And evaded. Let's see here. We got them all up in a row here. Can we get icy? Nice. Okay. Nice. And I missed. And you missed. Crit. Let's just see if we can get that one out of the way. We did. And okay. Nice crit again. Cool. Let's help out the cool. Up here, get this one. Fire lizard. Fire. Do. Alright, they're all done. This was an unusually nasty lounge of lizards. The local farmers will be much safer now thanks to your efforts. Yes. You find the nest of a pack of hunting lizards. Among the gruesome trophies of their hunts, you find an assortment of coins and other precious tradable goods. This mess is actually a bit too gory for you to pick through yourself. You are royalty after all. You make a note to send out some guards to collect the loot. So I got 85 gold out of that. Cool. Okay. So that's basically as far as... Okay. I know I haven't been... Alright, so let's... So we're basically, that's as far as we go down this way, so we can go up here. I'm going to go around it. I do not want to go into the town yet. Who are you? You're guards. You are close to the capital city of the Bull. The massive walls of the city of Thabhlen loom ahead of you. The spires of their palace poke above the walls. Even to your jaded eyes, it is a glorious sight. Alas, the poor South Battalion would not be able to, without a lot of help, break these walls. Right now, this is a place for diplomacy. Here you can shop for allies. Haven doesn't take over vassals, it buys them. Yep, that's true. We do. We buy them. The roads around the Thabhlen are heavily guarded. They are watching for spies, infiltrators, Owen raiders, or anyone who wants to take advantage of the chaos. You immediately get their full attention. They are entirely friendly and servile. They would be massively punished if they did anything to anger the honored envoy of Haven. They give you directions to Thabhlen and strongly suggest that you stay on the road. Yes, I've heard this before. But I don't like staying on the road. No, I don't. Okay, got a whole bunch of them over here. What's this over here? There is an old, withered, irritable stonemason sitting by this fire. When you get close, she takes a sip of some bitter herbal brew and looks you over. I'm Kylie's. Sorry, I'm Kaylee's, but I imagine you knew that. How would I know that? What are you drinking? My tea. It smells far more unpleasant than tea, but you don't say anything. So you were waiting for me? Well, someone from Haven, you have your order waiting for you. Our order? 5 loads, dressed building stone, ordered and paid for 35 years ago, never collected. You fled the ball without getting it. You still have it for me? Of course, we of the ball have honor. We pay our debts. We do whatever we have to do to pay debts, including Owen. It is our proud way. You know that no Owen are working here, so I can just have all that stone? Yes, if you can collect it. I'm not shipping it myself. I'll send someone to collect the stone. You rebuilt Crossing Keep, didn't you? That's the only place in the ball you could easily carry that much stone to. I'll wait for your minions to show up, and the stone is yours. You make a note to send some minions. Have any more stone for me? The rest of my stock is spoken for, needed for the war. Okay, I'll be going now. All right, best of luck deciding our future for us. Okay. Oh, all that I gained 4 stone, really. They made it sound like it was a humongous amount, and all I get is 4 stone out of it. I don't think so. Okay, so this should be the pass. Yes, it is. Coming up on the pass. I don't think I ever got here. There is a small camp of merchants just outside the Thabhlen gates. The Bull have provided walls and safe place to rest for their traders. The merchants invite you to join them. After some friendly conversation, they try, with typical Bull efficiency, to sell you some building supplies. Trade news. You exchange news, but you learn very little. The merchants are hiding, but on the west side of the fortress, because the east side is so dangerous. The rebellion rages on. No area east of these mountains is safe from Owen raiders. None of them can get to this side, though. Do you have any Owen? Oh, that is not... Okay, come on. It double bumped it. Do you have any Owen? They shake their heads. This caravan is all free. Owen, this caravan is all free, Bo. Neither Owen nor Mascha. Sadly, in this chaotic time, this isn't enough to keep them safe. Trade with them. So what do they have? I don't need any of that. Oh, I forgot to look at this, didn't I? Yeah, I better look at that. Move on. I forgot I had that. Okay, so she doesn't need it. What do you have for 200 stun? You had 10 to crit chance, which is nice. But that has a 5% speed penalty. Why do we want with the speed penalty? No. A single major pass leads to the high, jagged peaks that run along the west coast. This pass is the main route to Thabhlen, the capital of the Vol. The pass is blocked by huge fortifications reminiscent of the Ball gates, high walls, massive steel gates, archers on every parapet. You can see why the rebellion has stretched on. Until someone can break the defenses of this fortress, an incredibly difficult task, the Owen will never be able to defeat their former masters. Oh, okay. So I had found that, that the Thabhlen Pass. I didn't realize this was actually a spot on the map. The coast of the bowl is separated by the central desert by an enormous... Okay. The coast of the bowl is separated from the central desert by an enormous range of jagged mountains. There are only 2 proper passes through these peaks. This is one of them. A wide variety of travelers flow through. Bald merchants, refugees, traders from other lands. After an intense whispered conversation, one shouts, "We'll open the gates for you. Go see the commander right away." Okay. So we have an Owen worker. I can't talk to you. No, you guys never can talk to us. You pass under the enormous gates of the Thabhlen Pass. When they put their minds to it, the Vulcan makes some truly impressive fortifications. The steel gates are enormous. Haven soldiers are famously skilled. However, as long as these gates are here, defeating a fortress like this is beyond the power of the South Battalion. Okay. Pass guard. Talk to the commander. I know I can't get into that. I don't want any more stone blocks. Okay, you're a bold townsperson. Oh, there's a general here. Not mine. Okay, can I get up here? Townsperson. Townsperson. Nothing important, just checking stuff out. Okay. And more townspeople. That's a pass guard. It's me. Oh, that's the commander. Blade Master Ruin. I don't remember seeing one of these. Blade Master Ruin? Probably have. Okay, so he's the commander. I thought I saw a general down here, right? Yeah, or I'm sorry, it wasn't general. It's Janita? Jamitai. This courtyard is for the inspection of travelers and wagons before they pass through the southern halls to the other side of the pass. A phonetically busy woman with a clipboard is directing traffic and interrogating confused travelers. When you get close, she cuts off a confused Vol merchant and turns to you. "Ah, the Habonite. I am Janeta. I was told you were here. If you need directions, I can spare a moment." So tell me about this pass. "Well, it is... Wait, have you checked it? Have you checked in with the commander yet?" You shake your head. "Then I can't talk to you yet. He says his instructions were incomplete and that one loves his instructions. Talk to him. Excuse me." All right. Well, I was going to go talk to him, but I thought I'd talk to you first. Okay, whatever. What does this sign say? Barrack upstairs, authorized, non-Owen only. Non-Owen only. Okay, what's in here? I'm just looking because you never know. Owen workers, so they have Owens. This takes me out of it. I don't want to go out of it. Okay. The other side of the pass. Alright. So we got it all scoped out now. We gotta go talk to the general. Oops, sorry, he's up here. Or commander, I'm sorry. Commander Hassis? Hayes, whatever. The bull sitting at the desk rises to greet you. "Welcome." He looks at the insignia on your chest and nods. "I am Commander Hayes, Mascha of the Thabhlen Pass. Thank you for checking in." He is very young for a commander, barely in his 20s. As he talks to you, he keeps shuffling through the papers on his desk, looking for instructions. It is an awkward conversation. "So you are a Mascha?" "Of course. Only one with status would be trusted in a pulse like mine. Well, I am Princess Karina Haven." Hassie nods. Yes, here." He pulls a scroll out of a pile of sheets and reads it. His lips move as he does. You try to ask something, but he shakes his head. "Sorry, I have guidance for you. One moment." "Really? Guidance from me?" He reads through his instructions twice. Finally, he sets the scroll aside, but he's ready to grab it again in an instant if he gets confused. "So, a Princess of Haven. I was warned that you were coming. I am authorized to deal with you. Why are you here?" I am here to discuss the Vol's treaty with Haven." Of course, this was expected. The ball is having a bit of chaos at the moment, but he checks the scroll. This makes you welcome. If you ask permission to pass, I can let you through our gates. So been commander here long? Oh, no, only a month. I was training for the war, actually. Then there was a call. Someone was needed urgently to replace my predecessor. And how are things going? Very busy. Since the Owen Rebellion, this passes the main route to the coast. The travelers are constant. Honest folk, smugglers and spies, refugees. We get a flood every day. Still, you are especially welcome. He consults a note. If you need to rest, I am told there is a free bed in the guest quarters. Any rules why I'm here? Nothing unusual. No fighting or stealing. Just be polite, and all will be fine. The people here are scared, as you can understand. And what happened to your predecessor? She was a veteran of old Owen uprisings, so she was sent east after we lost quite a few good soldiers in an ambush near Merba. She is a leader and a trainer. I could only go fight, so they sent her and put me in charge of the papers and rules here. And what do you think of the Owen? Oh, come on. Most of them are good, solid, bold, doing their best to honorably pay off their debts and make our people strong. The rebels, though, they are willing to kill rather than face the consequences of their actions. They must be defeated. You don't think the Owen system is unjust? No, not at all, though, of course, you're a Mascha. He thinks. We have had less trade in the last 20 years, which meant more Ball becoming poor, falling into debt. Thus many more Ball became Owen in recent years. It is worrying. Still, it is not a problem to be solved with endless bloodshed. Many Owen in this pass? Of course, there are Owen with every merchant caravan, every army. Don't let it worry you. Most Owen are good and honorable. We find the occasional spy, but we take care of them, so don't worry. I would like to trade. Understandable. However, this is not really a trading post. We let merchants through. They don't tend to stay. Can I get any stone? When the rebellion is put down, I'm sure that our merchants will be rushing through here, eager to take our fine stone to Haven's ports. For now, we are worried about surviving. And where should I go and shop? He consults some maps. I know that the Thabhlen is eager to greet you. While you are there, our captain's merchants are the finest. Our capital's merchants are the finest. Okay, that's all for now. So I spoke to you. Now can I speak to this Janita person that was down here? Where was she at? I thought she was down here. Where did I see her at? Where did I see her at? Was she up here? I know I saw her. Oh, in person. All right. So this must be my bed if I wanted to sleep. Okay. All right, where are you at? Where are you at, girl? Oh, there she is. She's moving around. All right. Tell me about this pass. Thanks to the war, this is the main route from the dry, miserable central wall to the much less miserable coast. We're busy, as you can see. Please, show us some mercy and don't make our lives harder. Stay in the allowed areas. Any problems with enemy attacks? No, so far. We get spies, but we're too far from Madraka to be attacked. We're still careful, though. These gates are old and hard to maintain. An Owen saboteur could do a lot of damage. And where shouldn't I go? Our guards and stores are upstairs. Outsiders are not allowed up there, not even honored Havenite envoys. And what is up there? Just the machinery for the gates, nothing you would find interesting. I'm a princess of Haven, and I was sent to help you. Ganetta nods. We are grateful, though we wonder what took you all so long. Still, these are the rules. We insist you stay out. Excuse me. She runs off to settle an argument between a Bull refugee and an aerial merchant. So, what was that all about? I guess I'm not understanding that. I would like to trade. Really? Here? I mean, you can look around, but this isn't a place for high officials to get fancy trinkets. Excuse me. She interrupts the conversation to help direct a heavily laden wagon through the narrow gate to the south. Eventually, she returns. Sorry, some things are more organized in Haven. What sort of things do you trade? Sometimes merchants exchange goods, a ton of straw, bales of cured leather, valuable and useful, but not the sort of things a diplomat needs when doing things. And what do you think of Haven? We keep hearing rumors that you are coming to help us with the war against the Owen. I wouldn't say no, but I'm skeptical. Things never really work out that way. So I guess that's all. Okay. That didn't seem to amount to much. Unless I'm missing something. I don't know. I have a feeling I'm going to have a quest from the, move on. Okay, I've already talked to them. I have a feeling I'm going to have a quest from the Bull, or from the Owen, about... Okay, where is this all going? About those gates. Okay, let's see here. I thought that would initiate a conversation or some kind of dialogue. There's something else up here. Ah, look what we found. I can't remember what was on the other side of there. What was on the other side of there? Realm of the... Oh, Realm of the Drake that I let loose. Okay. Oh, we got several. Okay, let's go look in this one. There is an abandoned mine here, burrowed into the stone of the cliff face. Explore it. You walk down a long stretch of caves. You find rusty tools, abandoned tunnels, and a scattering of dry, old lizard scales. You're about to give up and leave. Then in the deepest chamber, you find a catch of stones. It's mostly just a jumble of granite and quartz. There are, however, semi-precious stones scattered among the rubble. If you spend some time, you could gather up the stones. You pick out a nice assortment of semi-precious gems. It takes an hour, but you should be able to trade them in for some nice coin. You also find a piece of polished quartz with a rune etched to the side. Interesting. This tunnel is starting to get claustrophobic. You leave the rocks behind. So I got 50. As you try to slip out of the cave with your treasure, you hear hissing. A swarm of lizards have slipped into the tunnel behind you, cutting you off. They are hungry. Well, I figured that. I mean, that's just normal, right? Yeah, it's just normal. All right. I do like using this construct because it does distract them. Yep. All right. And bleed. Go ahead and make sure to do the right one this time. Haven's Might. Okay. I'm only doing it because there's so many of them here. That's done. You baited, of course you did. Let's get up here. Do Whirlwind. Nice. And I should come up here and do poison on them since they're all right there. Kind of. Alrighty. You come up here and do Whirlwind. Nice. Okay. Oh, quit. All right. Get that one done. And oh, that was me. Sorry, I thought it was him. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting myself confused about who is who. All right. That will work. Nice. Okay. So did I end up with something in my pack? Strong will augment. Go to any one of your mental resist. Okay. So I gotta go check out this other one now. There's an abandoned mine here, burrowed into the side of the cliff face. Let's explore it. You light a torch and poke around inside. It's a bunch of empty tunnels, nothing of value. Really? Oh, that's so disappointing. Okay. Alrighty. That's as far as that. So I guess I got everything done. All of the most fertile lands of the bowl are along the coast. Most of the people working them are Owen. The wealthy lords of the coast have found many ways to drive free folk into debt and bind them into servitude. The Owen do their best to avoid you as you pass. No doubt if they tried to talk to you, their owners would not be pleased. Yes, and that is the problem. They have found ways to circumvent the system, change it to the way they want it to be. Okay, so this is all I have left here. Okay. You see, discovered locations. Okay. That leveled us up. So, do I want to start a new episode? You enter the proud city at Thabhlen, a massive edifice of countless tons of stone perched on the west coast of the bowl. This is the capital of the loyal half of the country. This is where the Mascha rule from. This is where they can be best negotiated with. Wherever you go, there are glances and worried whispers. The loyalists here have heard rumors that you are not on their side in this war. And that is correct. I am not on their side in this war. Okay. This courtyard is full of all soldiers training for the war with the Owen. Watching them is instructive. Their training is adequate, but nothing more. Their tactics are poor, their organization and communications worse. However, with the help of Haven, they, or the Owen, could be a formidable army. Okay. Can't get in there, locked. Can get in here. Guards, Thabhlen, Mascha. We have been attacked. Yes, I know you have been. That's fine. Everything is closed off here. Closed off. This must be the Grand Hall then. It is. A massive stone hall looms above you and to the north. This is the great council hall of the Mascha. All wealthy enough to have Owen are allowed here to talk and squabble and rule the country. Mascha and messengers flow in and out, each hoping to have some small part in settling this truly war-torn country. This is where you will need to deal with the Mascha if you want them to serve Haven again. But we're not going to go on. We're not going to side with them. Can't get in there. Every place is so locked. Okay. There's all refugees. We will be avenged. Really. Admission center. Mascha Bow refugee. Oh, I thought it said Mascha. Manishta. This hall is full of exhausted Mascha refugees. They fled their homes and came here hoping to escape the vengeance of the Owen. You thread your way through them, looking for someone in charge. A man walks up to you, staring down at his clipboard. He says, without looking up, I'm Manchetta. Manchetta? Welcome to safety. Point of origin? What do you mean? Point of origin. Place you fled from. He uses a stick of graphite to make a mark on a scroll. I think there's been a mistake. Manishta looks up at you. Of course, Oh, you aren't a bull, you are. Haven't I? Oh, I understand. Welcome to the Thabhlen's Refugee and Mission Center. We are very busy. And what do you do here? As the war gets worse month by month, Mascha families have been fleeing for their lives from the vicious Owen. Most of them come here. We resettle them, giving them a safe place to live until the war is won. I'm glad you visited. We have a special need, and Haven might be able to help it. How are things going for the Mascha? Well, we are not losing. Then again, we are not winning. The ugly stalemate has gone on for years. Every day, more law-abiding, honorable Mascha are waking up with cut throats. That is why Haven is so welcome here. If you help us, it will result in a lot of gold for Haven coppers. You mentioned you have a special need for Haven? Alas, many of our Mascha have lived sheltered lives. They are not used to the hard lives of refugees. The barns, the cold, the rough blankets, the labor. They have to work to pay their way. After all, it is a bull way. Well, too bad for them. But what would you need from Haven? We could use more civilized workers and servants. They can make our Mascha more comfortable, help them with the work they need to do, without being Owen, I mean. We can't really trust Owen these days. Once you are a vassal, our people can come here to find work. Don't worry, we'll find a way for you to have Owen again. No, Yeah, we're not going to provide slaves for you. Yeah. Manchetta lets out an angry hissing noise. There are no slaves in the ball. Never have been. Never will be. It is offensive for you to suggest we would ever have slaves. That is rebel language. Your views are clear, though. I will not ask for your help again. Well, sorry. Okay, so he's not... How are things going to Mascha? Okay, let me see here. I'm going to have to do this. You mentioned you have a special need for me. 2. He's going in the Mascha. Yep, okay. That's fine. I don't want to help you anyway. I could give my own people, but, no. We don't do slaves. And you are doing slaves. I hate to tell you that. Your people are slaves. Slavers. You just tidied it up in a bow is all you did. Can't get in there. Imagine there's a lot of places I won't be able to get into. This is the bakery. This is arms. Actually, I thought it was the bakery. So we do have someone here we can talk to. This should take me back out. It did. Okay. Of course, I can't get in anything. Full person. All just living on the floor. Poor you. Now you know how your Owen felt. Being mistreated. Rimson. The Thabhlen Arms is full of visitors. Okay, this is an inn. There are Mascha refugees, enterprising mercenaries, and alert traders, all looking for a way to escape or profit from the war. Surprisingly, you are forced to actually wait your turn with the innkeeper. Doesn't he know who you are? I'm Rimson. Well, what do you want? We have 1 free room for 5 gold. A round of drinks is 3. And how is business? Busy, as you can see. Too busy to talk. This is the capital of loyal Bowlands. Everything circles around here. Most of the business is from Mascha. They realize that their Owen want to slit their throats and they flee to the safety of the city. And how is the war going? Good. We hear that the Mascha are doing well. Victory is due any minute. I mean, that's what they've been telling us for years, but it'll have to be true eventually. You think so, do you? Where do the flea matcha eventually end up? They stay here till they run out of money. Then they go begging to the refugee center. Then they're given a barn or something to hide in until the war's over. He's grown impatient. Got lots of customers. You need anything? No, that's all I need. So when they become broke, don't they then become Owen? I don't know. This takes me out. Okay, I thought I did. Okay. This is the workshops. Oh, it's not locked, but I can't get into anything over there. It's locked. I knew it would be. They just tantalize you with those things, you know. She's an Owen. Amelia Owen. This workshop features the finest crafts of the bowl. There is the iron armor, samples of good building, stone, and similar products. The shopkeeper slides up next to you. I'm Amelia Owen. I see the honored envoy has come to see the fine products of our war-torn land. Please allow me to show what we have to offer. So tell me about the bowl wares. Oh gosh. Oh. Ukadish weapons have some good qualities, I suppose. However, it is crude and ugly, and their armor, quite frankly, smells bad. Not the sort of thing for the proper noble warrior. And what do you have to offer Haven? Good weaponry and stone, in bulk, without the trouble of having it shipped expensively from the rest of the known world. Should you choose to help the Mascha, you will have first priority to get all the best work of artisans. And what about Owen? She is confused. Yes, I am an Owen to the Mascha who own this shop. I still work hard and... Wait, were you asking if you can buy Owen? I'm sure that was not a serious request. I am paying off a debt. I am not a slave. That's what you guys keep telling yourself, but... okay, so Owen Foes wares. I'm sure you have already seen the quality of bowl stone. It's all around us after all. You should know that we also make excellent arms and armor, free of the flaws of Ukadish equipment. We have much to offer Haven now that you have returned. Okay, so that was that accidentally clicked through. Let me see your wares. Oh, forgive me, Haven Knight. I have had word from the main council hall. You are not to have access to our finest goods until the matter of the ball states with Haven is settled to our liking. I can still purchase things from you, though. Yep. That's kind of what I thought would happen. So I've gone everywhere but the council, which is here. So... what is this? This is the records. I am busy. Oh, we have a person named here. Webney Smith? Like a worm? Webney Smith. There is a free ball sitting behind the counter, furiously processing a long line of forms, scrolls, and requests. You have seen your share of bureaucrats, but this one stands out by being different. That must be why he's in this building. When you enter, he returns his pen to his ink pot and nods. I was told a Princess of Haven is here. I keep the Mascha government and military operating. I don't think I can help you. Envoys are usually met in the main council hall. He thinks, oh, I am, Wordley Smith. I need to speak with you. I can't. I received a message from Arthuria Mascha. He says the name with a great reverence. She insists on formally greeting you in the main council hall. Okay, so I'm thwarted. No matter what I do, I'm being thwarted. I work for... That's another one. The door is locked and nearby Owen clears his throat. Apologies, Princess, you'll need to speak with me. Sure. So this is an Owen. Kinzer Owen. There is an impeccably dressed man working in this hall. The cheek tattoo marking him as an Owen clear on his cheek. The cheek... Okay, well, yeah. He is talking to a Mascha finding out what their business is and arranging when and if they are allowed to enter the deliberation hall to the north. When he sees you, he stops everything and rushes to meet you. He checks one of the many scrolls he carries. You are Princess Corinne, yes? I am Kimser Owen, honored servant of Arahuna Mascha. I have been told to watch for you. You are an Owen working in this hall? He is indeed the only Owen here. Yes, it is by the special permission of my master, Arahuna Mascha, to whom I am self-bonded. I filter out those Mascha and envoys who must speak with the whole council. I have a message for you. And what do you want? My master, Arahuna Mascha, says that she welcomes Haven back to Sacramentum, and she is eager to negotiate with you on behalf of the council. We have things we can offer and things we need. And who is your master? Well, all Mascha are equal in the council hall. However, some are more eager and honored than others. Arahuna is of great status, and she has been chosen to speak with you with the voice of the Mascha. What else should I know? Arahuna Mascha is very, very busy. There's a war on, after all. She also can't be seen to be overly biased in favor of Haven. This means that she can only give you one audience per day. Please, use her time wisely. Well, I am ready to meet with the Mascha. Kimser Owen nods. Please, proceed. The doors to the council are unbarred. Don't waste time talking to me. All the bowl awaits your words. He bows and steps back. So this is where it's at? I thought it would be over here. Okay. This council hall is where all the wealthiest and most influential Mascha come together to make decisions that affect all the Vol. You watch for a moment as politics take place. They form and reform in clumps as red-faced people and shout constantly. Then they realize that you have come. Things grow quiet. Dozens of worried eyes focus on you. One woman in particular gets your attention. She watches you alone from behind the northern table. She motions for you to step forward. The northern table. It is urgent. It should be allowed. We must support. We have been attacked. Everyone keeps saying that. Okay, that's her there. Council. No one must submit. We have been attacked. You people. You're so weak. You're so weak. You got so weak over the years. Alright, so let's talk to her. Arahuna Mascha. There is one island in all the chaos of the Mascha's council hall. When you entered, most sat, but one woman resumed standing. She is tall, thin, and has an expression of calm authority. Her will draws you toward her. You stand on the other side of the polished oak table, facing her. She says, I am glad you arrived safely. I have some influence here. I am Arahua Mascha. When you two speak, the hall is quiet. All the other Maschas watch you with unnerving intensity. I suppose I should have saved before this. What is your rank? There is a brief muttering from the Maschas. You have broken some obscure protocol. Arahuna calmly says, in this chamber there are no ranks, only argument and agreement. However, I have, in my years of service, earned some small amount of respect. Thus I speak. I am Princess Corinne Haven. Arahuna nods. Contact has been made. The other Maschas visibly relax. Now discussions can begin. We have an urgent question. Well, I would like to know more about you. She shakes her head. Some of the Mascha chuckle. In this room I have no life of my own. I am only a bally. The will of the ball flows through me. This leaves no room for chat. And what is your urgent question? We were a vassal of Haven. We relied on your help to keep order in our land. The Owen often threatened to rise up and stop paying their debts. Haven kept the Mascha safe. After you left, we faced an uprising. I am aware. Now that you have traveled through our land, you understand our situation. We thought we would win this war. It has proved more difficult than we thought. Haben helped the Mascha once. What is your intention now? We have heard rumors that you are very much in favor of the Owen. This is worrying, and we want to give you the chance to clear things up. I am considering helping the Owen be free. Well, it's now or never, girl. Yep, I gotta just jump in and say yep. I am considering helping the Owen be free. Arahuna is neither surprised nor annoyed. Of course, outsiders are often sentimental before they understand our ways and what we can offer you. At least we can try to convince you to not make a mistake. You have been gone for a long time, and we need to establish some things. Before we can proceed, we have all agreed on some questions that must be answered. And when can we discuss the morality of the Owen system? We can't. It is our way. Our land is harsh, and all must pay their debts if we are to survive. If there was a way to escape great debt, our society would crumble. That is why the laziest must become Owen. It is our way. There is nothing more to discuss. You accept us or not? Well, I don't accept it. What is your first question? Oh, come on. Around 20 years ago, Haben abandoned Sacramentum. You abandoned your vassals, including us. Why? That was my mother's decision. I don't know her mind. I was not consulted. That was Haven's will. A great calamity afflicted us. None of you helped us to understand it, to withstand it. None of you helped us to withstand it. No, a great calamity afflicted us. We understand it was a dark time, yet Haben was so mighty, so wealthy. It is not like you to abandon an entire land, and yet you did. You abandoned us, and you have suffered greatly for this. We have a second question. And the second question? Suppose we were your vassals again. We give you trade and tribute. We let you meddle in our affairs. We trust you to protect us. How do we know that you won't abandon us again? I don't know. When the time comes, that is our decision and ours alone. That's true. It is. We will stay. We have no idea what could happen. I can't foresee the future. Neither can they. Haben has returned. We will not leave again. I'm assuming we won't, but what if another calamity happens? Well, interesting. I don't like number one. That's just greedy. I'm going to go with 2, but she's not going to believe it. You truly sound like a Heavenite. That is the confidence we remember. Yet that is what you said before. There was nothing we could do about the calamity, but you still left. Now our land is torn and burning, and this rebellion kills so many, Owen and Mascha alike. The Mascha's problems are of your own making. Yes, they are. You expect an angry rebuttal. Instead, Arahuna quietly sees. She says, "It is true. The Mascha, in some ways, provoked this rebellion." The Mascha mutter angrily, but she silences them with a gesture. "You have answered our questions. The truths in your words were hard, but be assured we heard them." Are you ready to negotiate? Yes, every moment we delay, more will die. Haben has returned to Sacramentum at last, and you have come in force. She slaps the table with her hand. I formally declare a time of negotiation with foreign power. The Mascha all nod in unison. We have supported the Owen. You have supported the Owen in the past, but this doesn't have to matter. We only care how you act now. The Mascha will free the Owen. The chamber erupts in shouting. A dozen arguments immediately result. Then Arahuna raises her hand, and there is instant silence. She says, "The only reason we deal with Haben at all is because of our war. A war to defend the honor of ways of the foe. We will die to preserve them, and we excuse me, and we will not abandon them because you ask. Return when this demand is abandoned. Until then, there is no reason to continue." Yeah, okay. Can I get up there? Sure I can. It's locked. I just have to... Oh, this one isn't, but this goes outside. Okay. So, we've confronted them. We told them we want them to free the Owen, and they won't do it. And I knew they wouldn't. So, let's go back to Haven. See what's going on here. Oh, we are generating more iron now. Anything bubbling over here? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do you. It is. Does she have anyone in her office? Nope. Okay, so what's going on over here then? You weren't surprised to hear the voice of Queen Sharon. Corinne, are you there? Hello, it is your mother. Did you restore all of our forts? I am proud. Something about her voice sounds off. Maybe it is just the effects of the portal. Are you all right? Of course, I am never otherwise. Well, maybe you are. It seemed like the best thing to do. You sensed what was right. You did it. You are my child. Now victory is close. What do you intend now? I will complete my task. Yes, return the 3 nations there to the fold. They will be our vassals again. There is a long silence. Mother? You whisper, then you shout. There is no response. So what is going on? There is something definitely going on, and we all know there is. Okay, this is getting to be an hour long, but I want to go back to, because I have to go to, where is that at? Here, the Bowl Gates. Because I have to let them know, right, that and she is over here. I found Cassius. He is serving in the pass up to Rebel lands. You describe where Cassius is. General Achelia nods. She doesn't write anything down. The one who attacked us has been found. You ask why she wanted the information. I would never disobey your orders. However, when given freedom to act, principles demand that certain debts be repaid. Okay. So I thought... Okay, so that one was done, but I thought there was one reclaiming the bowl. No. Go to both fortresses and see... Okay. Well, signed a treaty and then gave them... I think how many they took part. Okay. So this is where I just have to make a decision. Okay. Chief Garvin, on your behalf, he would use some resources, but who wouldn't? The best thing you can do is establish better relations with the Vol. Garvin suggested going through the pass to the west and meeting with the Mascha leaders. Then you can decide with her whether to help them or not. So I need to go to Chief Garvin. Knowles, his name is when he is doing research. Some papers were being brought to him from Thabhlen, and the merchant caravan was lost on the way. Oh, I forgot about that. Look in the area, the Thabhlen Pass. Okay. Oh well, I'm going to go ahead and close down this episode, and when we come back, we'll probably be doing some more trying to pick up these quests and get them done with. So if you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Sahara out.